Hello guys and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to win most of your games in Battlefield 2042. Now my favorite class is probably Recon and Engineer, because I feel like they have the most value, the most presence on the battlefield. And in my opinion this is one of the best things about Battlefield games. You can always adapt to any current situation, whatever is needed the most at the current time. And this is also why I feel like that classes were actually such a good design choice in Battlefield 2042. Now here I have a good example of a map that can be won very easily just by controlling the middle point. And the secret tactic here is that you take a vehicle, you pick a recon class and you get on the middle point as fast as possible. And a recon class, as we all know, can make spawn beacon, so your teammates can actually spawn there. And this is actually insanely good for capturing points. And in my opinion, one of the problems with Battlefield games, especially with large conquest maps, was always the fact that, the map is so big, you can always get shoot from so many different directions, and it can be quite confusing, especially if you're a newer player. But there are some tips and tricks you can do to make that less frustrating. Now you can always pick up a vehicle and just go on the point, and you will force enemies to come to you. You will have pressure, you will have control. You can always pick a recon class and make spawn beacons for your allies to spawn in, or again you can pick a vehicle so your teammates can spawn in the vehicle and you can capture the points. People always, campers and snipers are always very annoying, but your main job is to capture the point. That's what you have to do. That should be always your priority, right? And in my opinion, my favorite thing about Battlefield games is that it's not only it's very grounded experience, but you can always adapt to the current situation. Do they have a bunch of snipers camping in the towers? You pick a recon class, you pick a sniper, and you counter that. Do you have a lot of vehicles? You pick engineer, right? Do we have close quarter points where there is a lot of players running around? You can always pick a assault class, bulldozer, with a shield. Right? And this is, in my opinion, one of my favorite things about Battlefield games. I think the only thing that is really missing, in my opinion, is some more social features, like proximity voice chat would make Battlefield probably the most popular game on the market. There is no question about it. Or actually some more ranked leaderboard and rewards for the game what we are playing. Right? There should be a leaderboard, there should be teams, Imagine if you had like 5 versus 5 or 10 versus 10 maps, or it doesn't even matter, even it's a 40 versus 40, you could have guilds, you could have clans, leaderboards, rewards. There's so much things they could still do, more classes, right? I also want to show you, see, this is my secret tactic, how to win most of your games. You can actually pick a recon class and try to get a plane. And then you go on the middle. You always, whoever captures the middle first can actually control the whole map. Even though it's not that simple, because if you're only on the middle, you're gonna lose the other points, right? It's always this, every action you do in Battlefield games matters. Even if it's like 100 versus 100 players, you can still have a lot of presence, you alone, and I think this is so fun. And in my opinion, Battlefield 2042 is one of the best games on the market. There is nothing, but it's a massive multiplayer game, right? You have, 50 people on each side, all vehicles and doing their jobs, trying to win. It's such a great game in my opinion. I just wish there would be more social features, and some classes, my personal favorite class is probably the Recon, the guy with the drone. You can ping opponents. People have no idea how huge pinging is in this game. You can pick a Recon class, you can pick, I think, how is the Casper, and you can pick a drone, and then you have night vision, and you can ping everybody on the map, right? Having 2-3 players who play Recon class not only so they can make spawn points, but so they can also ping opponents, is actually huge in this game. You know, you can actually win most of your games if you just pick a recon class, you go Casper, you go a flying drone, you ping everybody on the map, every opponent, and believe me, your team will be thankful. But you don't want to have too many scouts, you know. You want to have more assaults, you want to have engineers for rocket launchers. Lise is also really fun to use. The rocket launcher is so fun to use. You get so many new unlocks just by playing the game. It's the experience is quite amazing, I must say. The classes really give a lot of diversity, and you can pick any weapon on any class, and it's all about how you wanna adopt your playstyle. You can even change attachments in the middle of the game. You can change classes depending on the map. So what do you guys think about this game? Like, in my opinion, Battlefield is such a great game. I just wish we had more social features. That would be so huge for this game, like proximity voice chat or team voice chat or something like that, you know. You could always, you know, mute players or mute teammates or mute voice chat altogether. We should really have like open voice chat option and push to talk voice chat. That would be so amazing. I know we have, I think currently we have like a squad voice chat or something like that, but that's not really enough. Like proximity voice chat when you, for the enemies, that would be amazing, especially for content creators who we know lead the current gaming market, and their bots, of course, you know. So let me know what you guys know. Do you play this game? And see you in the next one. Peace.